I'm 19 and I fancy a 12-year-old.
Standard. 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 Standard.
The tea today is amazing. Basically, VidCon was good. It was alright. But before I get into all the juicy details that are going to be in this video, please be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications and leave a like on this video, because I'm probably going to get into a lot of trouble for this video.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Like, me speaking is literally gonna get me in a lot of trouble.
In big trouble.
The guy's probably gonna threaten to stab me or something like that, but I don't care, because I literally know that he's all talk. And some people just don't like hearing the truth. They like to hide behind lies. And in my opinion, what this person has done is just not right. As a member of NCS, Nonce Catching Society, this is not it, chief.
This ain't it, chief!
It's not right. But let me take you guys back to the start, back to where it all happened, how it all started basically. So it was Friday morning. I was just like sitting in my car, chilling. I was on my phone. Then I get a call from another YouTuber called Rebels. He phoned me up like, yo, are you going VidCon? And I was like, no, I don't think so, because I wasn't really planning to go VidCon, to be honest. And he was like, okay, cool, I've got you free tickets. I was like, oh, okay, interesting, because I was literally thinking about going VidCon, but the price for tickets were just horrendous. But God came through, obviously. Lovely, praise be to the one above, my guy. He came through and Rebels was like, yeah, I can get you free tickets. I was like, yeah, cool, calm, how do I get these free tickets? Then he was like, yes, plot twist, you're gonna need to come down now. But bear in mind, he phoned me at like 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning. And at this point in time, I was in Northampton. And London's like a 1 hour, 40-minute to 2-hour drive away from Northampton. So I was like, damn, am I going to make it in time? I really did not know if I was going to make it in time, but I was like, cool, I'm going to try my best to come. And I just hung up the phone and then I just like packed my bags, my MacBook, my camera, everything, clothes. And I was like, I'm going to be there. I am going to be at VidCon no matter what. So I just drove all the way down. I drove to VidCon, blasted music, nearly died in a car crash in London as well. Like, driving in London is a madness. Never done it before. That was my first time doing it. It's a madness. And I got there in one piece, picked up my tickets. Shout out to Rebels again for the free tickets. Like, he literally plugged me so much. And yeah, I picked up the tickets. We were just chilling, and we were chilling in this like vidIQ audit room. They were doing like channel audits, like looking at creators channels and stuff like that. I didn't do a channel audit. I was just sitting there sipping my tea, and then this guy and his girlfriend walked in, and I was like to Rebels, I recognize that guy 100%. I recognize him. I didn't know who he was at the time, but I definitely recognized him. And then Rebels was like to me, yeah, that's AJ and Deno. And then I was like, oh yeah. And if you don't know who AJ is, he's a UK rapper. He's been in songs such as Pumpy with Cadet and Deno, and London Town, I think it's called, with Deno again. The guy is basically just relevant because of Deno, in my opinion. And then I was like, oh yeah, I recognize him now. But I never knew he had a girlfriend. His girlfriend seemed like a cool girl. She seemed all right. Pause. This is Future Xanderphone here. Just want to briefly interrupt this segment of the video to say that I do now think they've broken up, because I've actually found his girlfriend's YouTube and Instagram, and she does not follow AJ on Instagram, and there's no photos of AJ on her Instagram. So all I can conclude is that they've broken up and the nonce is now single. To be honest, he didn't deserve her anyway. I'm just saying, because he's a complete and utter nonce and disgusting person. I'm gonna get back to you, Xanderphone. And then I just went about my day, just minding my own business, like just trying to just get on with the day, enjoy my day. Managed to go to the after parties and just chill with everyone, all the YouTubers just chilling. Then I have this one friend called Posse who I just could not stop thinking about. Like, I missed him so much. And because I had my car, I literally just drove down to go see him. But he was at the cinema when I did that, so I just waited in his house. Yeah, I just waited in his house for him to come back. He came back, we just chilled. I ended up staying at his house and then going back to VidCon the next day with him. We managed to get him a free ticket as well. We ended up seeing another YouTuber called DTG, or Deji the Gamer. He makes music too, and he was like, yeah, I've got a spare wristband that you could use to get into VidCon. So I was like, okay, cool. So we were all blessed. We all managed to get into VidCon, and the day was pretty chill. And then it came nearer to the end of the day. There was another YouTuber after party. There was like one every single day. I couldn't really drink alcohol because obviously I was driving. I'm not stupid. don't drink and drive. So I just had tons of lemonade. Oh, the lemonade was so good. Like, they put these kind of like mint leaves and ice in the lemonade, and it just tasted so different. It was so good. And I just had loads of that. And I had my jacket on in the party as well. Like, my jacket's really thick and just so hot. I was sweating. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go outside for a bit, have some fresh air. I walk outside the door, and this is the juicy part, okay? This is what you've all been waiting for. I walk outside the door. I see Deji, DTG, and AJ and his girlfriend beefing. So I'm like,
what is going on here?
I don't know what's happening, and I just see them just like beefing. I'm like, and I'm just so confused because I know Deji, like, he's a peaceful guy. He doesn't get in beef. He just stays clear from any sort of beef. He's never in beef. So for me to see him in beef, I'm like, I'm so confused. What's going on? And I'm like trying to talk to him like, yo, Deji, you okay? What's going on? And he's just like, and I could see that he's just like, just not him. He's not himself. And then AJ's girlfriend's trying to speak to Deji, saying, oh, tell me the truth, tell me the truth. And I'm like, the truth what? Someone fill me in. And then Deji's just there like, if I speak, I'm in big trouble. I'm not saying anything.
I prefer really not to speak.
Deji doesn't say anything. He just stands there while AJ's girlfriend just keeps asking for the truth. And then AJ saying, oh yeah, tell her the truth, tell her the truth. And then Deji like gives AJ this look. Then like he looks at AJ's girlfriend and then gives her this look. Then back at AJ. And he just keeps his mouth shut. So I'm like, okay. Can someone please tell me what's going on? And then there was this other female YouTuber who's quite young, whose name I shall not mention. He was like to me, oh yeah, that's AJ. He tried to speak to one of my friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And I was like, okay. And keep in mind, I did not know this at all. I thought AJ was like 18, 17. The guy is 20 years old. The guy is 20 years old. Pause. Again, we interrupt this segment of the video to actually correct that fact. He's not 20, he's 19. I found that out from someone that I spoke to, whose name again I cannot mention because if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
I'm 19 and I fancy a 12-year-old.
And it's so weird because on his famous birthdays, it actually says that he's 17, which is so wrong. And like, I just feel like it's so weird how people like him can have young fans who can see that, and then being how disgusting he is, he can take advantage of that fan base, which is just not right. Anyways, back to you, Xanderthorn. And I know for a fact that the girl who said that he tried to speak to one of her friends who's a YouTuber, she's quite young. Like, the girl is quite young. But again, I'm not saying no names because if I speak, I'm in big trouble. I'm already in enough trouble as it is now by making this video. So yeah, I don't want to get in more beef. So I'm not going to say her name. I don't want to drag her into anything. So then I was like, that's not correct. As a member of NCS, Nonce Catching Society, that's not it, Chief.
This ain't it, Chief!
That is not right at all. But I just kept my mouth quiet. And then Deji and AJ's girlfriend were just having a little face off. Wasn't like anything angry at all, but they were just like face to face speaking. And AJ's just there. Deji and AJ's girlfriend are here. AJ's like here. AJ starts walking off, getting all angry, threatening to stab Deji. I'm like, okay, you just not though, are you? Then I look at Deji's face and he's just like getting a bit fed up with everything. And then he just comes out randomly and says, yes, it's true. On my mum's life, it's true. And at this point, I still don't know what they're on about. I just don't know what they're on about. Like, I really do not know what they're on about. I'm just like so confused because like Deji won't tell me anything. And then AJ just walks off. His girlfriend follows him. And then Deji was like, knowing what I know now, I'm so confused as to why she did follow him because he's an idiot. That's just it. He is an idiot. What he actually is a nonce, but wait for it. We'll get into that. So yeah, Deji's just calming down. AJ just walked off angry, throwing threats at Deji. And I don't know what's going on. Deji's not saying anything. But I heard, now I say I heard okay? And this is from a very reliable source who I cannot name, that AJ actually cheated on his girl with a girl that's underage. Apparently the girl is actually 14. She lied and said she was 15 and he's 20 and lied that he was 17, and then he slept with the girl, and that's a member of Nonce Catching Society. That is not it, chief.
This ain't it, chief!
That's not on. That's wrong. Me personally, I have a thing called 2-year rule. 2 years up and 2 years down. Maximum 2-year rule. Like for example, I'm 18. 2-year rule, 2 years up and 2 years down. 2 years down meaning I could speak to someone that's 16 years old, but me personally, I do kind of find it weird because 16 is such an awkward number. For me personally, that is. And 2 years up, which would mean me speaking to someone that's 20, which is cool. It's only 2 years. But 14 and 20, that's a whole 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't even fit on one hand. I need an extra hand. 1, 6. A whole 6 years. And that's a member of Nonce Catching Society. This ain't it, chief. I'm like, yo.
This ain't it, chief!
That's wrong. And after I found that out, I'm like, oh, okay, so he's a nonce. And that's literally the most simple way I can put it. He is a nonce. And it's crazy because he's just trying to like hide it, just make it so that people don't know. He was trying to get Deji to lie and say that it wasn't true in the confrontation. Deji, I just know that Deji wouldn't have said anything because that's the kind of guy Deji is. He didn't even want to like tell me. He didn't even tell me. I had to go find out from someone else. It's just crazy because I know Deji just avoids beef and stuff like that. I kept asking him if he could tell me, and he said no. And then someone else told me, but I'm not gonna say their name because I don't want to be in any more trouble than I already am for telling you guys this. But I literally just had to expose this guy. Like, this guy needs to be stopped. I know he's a rapper. Can you actually believe that he is actually someone's favorite rapper? Your favorite rapper is a nonce. And I don't know if he's probably gonna come at me for making this video, if he's probably gonna threaten to stab me or do something to me, or this video is probably gonna get taken down. But I'm just saying, no, it's not right. It really isn't right. And as much as he tries to hide it, the truth's out now. I've made this video, it's out. I have exposed. And I don't know if he will reply or he will see this video. I highly doubt he'll see this video, but if he does, yeah, he can try threaten me as all he likes, yeah, but at the end of the day, he's a nonce. I don't care. And in my opinion, he is a pussy. You know, he just is a pussy.
He's a pussy.
But yeah, that is it from story time today. If you guys do want some more beef and future tea, then be sure to subscribe because I'm a real person, you know. I'm not fake. I'm not the kind of person to hide stuff like AJ. I'm a real person, you know what I mean? I'm not a nonce. I'm a member of NCS, Nonce Catching Society. And if you want to join Nonce Catching Society, applications to join NCS will be in the description below. All you have to do to see that link is subscribe and turn on notifications, and the link just appears there in the description. Guaranteed. Anyways guys, that is gonna have to be it. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe. If I don't upload, I've probably been stabbed by AJ. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.